Well, I don't know how many more places the Nigerian government is going to shut down because it has it here saying that Nigeria shuts High Commission in London over continuous anti-Buhari protest. Yes, remember that President Muhammadu Buhari actually went to the UK to see, the leader of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu. Yes, and we all know that Nigerians are not happy with the administration of President Muhammad Buhari. We all know what has been going on. For every time he decides to visit, the US or the UK, Nigerians are always there to ensure that, they embarrassed or harass the president because he is not doing his duty as a father and as a president in Nigeria. A lot of things have gone bad, which is no longer news in the country. And, a lot of Nigerians are not happy with that. And now they have decided to shut, High Commission Nigeria's High Commission in London over continuous anti-Buhari protest. Tinubu has been in London for some time now because he went through a surgery that he needed at that point in time. And, the president went to pay him a surprise visit. And, Nigerians, they're always at alert to always show Buhari that he's not doing well. And they have always shown that. Anyway, guys, more details of what went down, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. All right, dear friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. The Nigerian High Commission in London, the United Kingdom, has shut its offices over the continuous protest by Nigerians who joined the Buhari Must Go and Revolution Now struggles and gathered at the commission daily. It was learned that the Nigerian mission, embarrassed by the gatherings which were putting President Muhammadu Buhari and his aides under pressure, announced its closure for 10 days. In a release, however, the mission blamed the closure on COVID-19 virus. It was later that day the head of immigration section and two other officials went for a meeting at the Home Office. At the entrance, COVID test was administered on them and one of them tested positive to COVID-19. The affected officer immediately isolated, while the other officials who tested negative will also isolate for the next 10 days. In response to his challenge, the mission embarked on testing all officials of the mission, after which another official tested positive in line with the COVID-19 regulation and the need to adhere to the rules and regulations of the host country. The mission will close down for the next 10 days in order to observe the mandatory isolation of those who were in contact with the affected officials. The mission said Nigeria has temporarily shut its UK embassy due to embarrassment by Buhari Must Go protesters. They, however, claimed it was COVID-19 related. Revolution Now human rights activist Omoyele Sowore tweeted. It was also reported on Tuesday that Buhari and its aides, in the wake of another round of protests by Nigerians in the UK, again invited the London police to prevent protesters from gathering at the Trafalgar Square in London. It was reported that the protesters refused to leave the ground when the High Commission also came to persuade them. The protesters had laid a 14-day siege to the embassy, asking Buhari to return to Nigeria and attend to the health and security issues. We obtained a video of the London police who chatted with the Nigerian protesters and were reportedly friendly. Buhari again calls UK police on Buhari must go protesters laying siege on the Nigerian embassy in London, but the protesters are adamant the ambassador came and invited them to come inside. They refused. They insisted that President Buhari must go. As he had failed, he must leave office. They have laid siege an embassy for 14 days since Buhari left for the UK without handing over to Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. The UK police have been polite and friendly. The protesters was led by Bola Bola Owoborode of Revolution Now in London, a source revealed. President Buhari is not one of those who is scared of protest anymore. You can imagine him telling the UK police to, send away protesters. That is to tell you how confident he is, because he does not even care about what the Nigerians in diaspora are actually doing. And what they are doing is really not wrong, because indeed Nigerians are heavily suffering. Nigerians are suffering when it comes to health, when it comes to security. It is a zero game, and this administration has not made it any easy for Nigerians, because this very you know this when it has to do with health care in the country today, health care is nothing to write home about. Resident doctors go on strike every month, and they spend about 3, 4, 5, 6 months before they resume. And when you go to the hospitals, there are nobody to attend to people. People now move to private hospitals where they don't have basic things to take care of people at such. And some of these private hospitals do not even have the expertise. Some do not have the right staffs to attend to people, and they also collect very huge sums of money from people, especially when they are aware that the government hospitals are on strike and all of that. So you can imagine what Nigerians are going through. So the only prayers Nigerians are praying is asking God for good health. Otherwise, it is something that people will just keep dying every minute and every second in the country, because the presidency and the president are not doing anything about the health sector in the country. And not just that, we all know how insecurity has been eating deep into the country, eating deep into the economy and everything in the country. But what is the president doing? Nothing. So he does not even have a right to stop protesters from protesting in London. Good that UK is a country that also respects law and order, so they understand what is going on. Definitely, they will not want to listen to President Muhammad Buhari. Well, my dear people, you've heard it all. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Please drop a comment. Let's hear what you have to say about this, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.